So, right, welcome here, Punch Out Boxing. I'm delighted to be here with Marley Mason. We're just days away from one of the biggest cards of the year. You must be buzzing. You look happy.
I'm happy, just obviously getting the last bit of weight done and all that is always going to be the annoying part, and that you're going to suffer from hungry and all that. But other than that, I'm all ready to go. I'm absolutely happy. Thank you for having me.
No, absolute pleasure. Like you said, you're hangry. Not got those Jaffa cakes for weeks. So, yeah, thanks for joining us this late in camp. So, at the press conference, the launch press conference, at the time, you weren't on the card, but you made sure you were going to get it by sticking it on young Aaron. He didn't look happy, but he's got you to contend with now.
He's never happy, bless him. But no, fair play to Aaron. I mean, for taking the fight, he didn't have to take the fight. He could have got his title shot, but and then we don't know where Louis Horn's with. I think he's defending it elsewhere now. But we got an amazing opportunity. We got a final eliminator for the southernareatitle. I know me and Aaron lost our last chance of that last time out, and it's time for redemption. And I know I'm going to end up facing the best Aaron Prospere, and I know he's going to be facing the best Marley Mason. It's just who's going to come out victorious on the night.
Yeah, we know when Marley Mason fights, we're always in for an exciting night. But as you said, both your fights pretty much, I suppose, ended in a similar way, in that your corners had to pull you out for the southern area. But he was fighting at the weight above, so that could be a factor. He's dropping down a bit for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, fair play to Aaron. I mean, I think lightweight's probably best for him. I feel like he was tall for the way at super light, but he'd be definitely bigger. He'd be the bigger man on the night, that's for sure. But I just got. But with me, I've been learning a lot since that fight with Louis, and yeah, I can't wait to showcase it on fight night.
Mhm. What have you been working on since that fight? Is it technical stuff, physical aspects? I mean, obviously, without giving anything away, but for the fight in particular.
Patience,
Hmm.
because I know on my last fight I was a bit too eager, and I think where it was my first title fight as a professional, I think I wanted it too much, and like I said to Sam from SW Boxing, I didn't take it as serious in a way, because I had them four good wins, and then and then I thought, oh, it's a breeze now. Like I can do whatever I want. I can I fight whoever and whatnot. But you just realise, yeah, that you've got to be patient. And although yes, I've got the Aaron Prosper fight, but I still think I belong in Southern Area title level. But like yeah, just I, I'm just happy, like at the end of the day, me and Aaron are gonna get in there. We're gonna give it our all. We're gonna probably come out good mates. I've got nothing against him. I just want to fight him because he's in my way of being Southern Area champion. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm like, I can't put into words. That's why I'm stuttering so much because I'm so happy for Neilson and John von TM14 to put me on the show. They didn't have to, but I'm over the moon.
Well, it shows John and Mark Nielsen, they know an exciting fight when they see one. So you've earned your place there. It's interesting you said there that you've got to learn that patience. It's worth remembering you're only 6 fights into your pro career. Aaron's had double the
Yeah,
number of fights of you as you have, and yet there you are already fighting for titles and eliminators. So yeah, you've had a very steep learning curve, I think it's fair to say.
I think I had a steep one since turning over. I mean, I didn't have much amateur background. I only had 3 fights, and unlicensed I had 9 fights. Kickboxing I had near enough almost 100 fights, and kickboxing is not really the same as boxing, but if you put it all together, boxing wise, I only had just under 12, 13 fights, but like as an amateur and unlicensed fighter, but in the pro career, like I done really well so far. Went against Dos Santos on my first fight, 8-3 boy. Went against Dal Tafuma, who was coming out from two fight win streak as a journeyman, and a winning record journeyman as well. And Casey Brandon, very skilled, and to be fair, Casey Brandon very awkward as well, and very hard to stop, but we managed to stop him. And then Jeff Foury, like, but honestly, what a legend he is, and got a draw with him, and then lost to ABA champion, really. So if you really put it in perspective, I've done really well in this pro game so far, from not really knowing much about boxing to Southern Area Challenger, and now Southern Area title eliminator. So I've done all right.
You've done incredible. As you mentioned, your debut was a guy with a winning record. Tapfuma's as you said, one of the most dangerous journeymen. He actually can beat prospects when he feels like it. Your last 2 guys, I mean, Louie and Jeff. We saw Jeff just a fortnight ago almost turn over one of Matchroom's top prospects, and he did that at short notice. And you just went in straight with him. Incidentally, did you watch Louie and Jeff's fight? The 2 guys you fought, they then fought each other.
I was front row for that, believe it or not. And to be fair, I said it to Sam as well, and I said, you know what? I thought Jeff won that. I thought Jeff won that fight. And a lot of people agree with me. A lot of people probably won't agree with me. But, I felt like he was the more pressure fighter, and he landed a lot of shots. Yeah, he got wobbled a couple of times by Louis. But I thought Jeff was at least 2 rounds ahead. And me and Sonny Hardy was scoring that. And when he went to Louis, I wasn't shocked in a way, because he was the home fighter. So, unless you knock them out cleanly, and then, decision's always going to be a bit tight with the home fighter. But look, listen, both guys are amazing fighters. And yeah, I think once I get past Aaron, and then I would love to run it back with either of them.
Yeah, both would be absolute bangers. So hey, look, you could have a 3-way menage a trois going on between you.
I mean, we could do a KSI and that Slim and what's that? Oh, them YouTube fight thing. Might as well do that.
But as you said, yeah, you got a serious proposition ahead of you, Aaron. Have you? Well, what do you make of him as a fighter? He's a good boxer technically. I mean, I doubt it'll be a war like you had with your last 2 guys. It might be a lot more of a sort of a chess game, a bit more of a puzzle for you to solve.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great fighter. I think he'd be my toughest fight to date for sure. Every fight I take is a tough fight. So and Prosper is definitely a good name to get by when I do beat him. So just got to be, like I said, patience is the key for this fight. I mean, I'm not going to rush my work, because Aaron is a good boxer, and I feel like if I rush my work, I'll get hit with unnecessary shots, and I don't want to do that. I want to be different this time, and hopefully on fight night it will showcase my skills. So yeah.
Yeah, as you pointed out, I mean, against Louis, you showed you got a hell of a chin, and against Jeff for that matter. But sometimes you can get an injury, even if you're not, particularly hurt, which and then you got to be pulled out, or the doc or whatever has to pull you out. So yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't want to take too many shots in this game anyway, do you?
No, of course not. I mean, I showcased that I got the heart, I got the chin, and I'll just bite down on my gum shield and throw till the end. It will take a lot to get me out of there. And although, to be fair, on the fight with Louie, the only reason why my trainer pulled me out is because there was two lumps at the back of my head and my right eye was sort of like wobbling about and it was signs of concussion. So,
Mhm.
um, it was safe to do. Well, my trainer saved my life, and I said it time and time again. And yeah, I'm just happy for that moment because now we worked on stuff that we never worked on before, and yeah, I mean, here we are today, fight week yet again, 0-2 Indigo, and against a better opponent. And once I get past him, and then if we do have to rematch with Louie, you see a different side of me then as well.
Sure. That said, you don't. I hope you're not going to be too cautious because, like I said, the Marley Mason appeal is how exciting you are. So, and of course, you get an impressive win against Aaron. The lightweight division, it's hot. One of these prospects, one of the big promoters might say, "Hey, look, we need someone who can, threaten him," as we saw
I mean,
with Jeff.
if it works out, and then like if I beat Aaron Prosper, why not go for the Jordan Flynns? Why not go for the Cameron Bonds? Or why not go for the Campbell Hattons? Like I don't mind either of them. Like you just put them in front of me, I'll give them a good test. If not, win. Like it's just how it is. I'm past the point. Like look, I lost now. I drew now. I won as well. I know what it's like on all aspects now, and you know what? I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm going to be known as a good fighter either way. So, I'm just going to go in there, give it my all, win, lose, or draw. At the end of the day, I'm going in there and I could be the champion, I could be not, but I know I'll be the people's champion.
Tell you what, I would. The thought of you fighting any of those three big names, that is absolutely mouth-watering. But of course, yeah, the show on Saturday, a big platform screened on Fight Zone, and they've revealed some big news. They're doing this UK v US show in Texas in October. I'm hearing that if some of you guys put on a good showing, this Saturday, some of you might get picked for England against the USA.
I mean, believe it or not, yeah, I've got some unfinished business here with one of them Americans, anyways, because I was meant to fight. What's his name? James Wilkins or something like that. I was meant to fight him at the O2 Indigo, but then he didn't want to fight me. So maybe we can run it in Texas. Maybe you know who knows? Like I'll fight. I know it's one of Roy Jones's boys, but I don't mind having a bit of a scrap with him either. So you just put them in front of me. I just do my best.
That's what I love about it. You ain't going to be afraid to know Americans, Mexicans, you name it. You're going to do England and Essex proud, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you just name them. You name a place. You name a time. You name what weight. I'll be there. And yeah, get on. But let's not focus on them lot. Let's focus on Aaron Prosper Saturday night. So I'm hope him and his team and his family are well. And yeah, let's just see what happens Saturday. And I'm not going to overlook him, definitely not. But let's just see what happens.
Absolutely. All right, just to finish, can you give us your prediction for how it goes Saturday night?
Marley Mason win, Neilson win, pack of Jaffa cake celebrate.
The Jaffa cakes alone are worth it. So I cannot wait.
I can't wait to give you some. I always give
I,
you some, don't
I
I?
took your last packet, remember? And I scoffed.
Yeah, I know. You're getting another packet, don't you worry, son.
All right, Marley, thank you for your time again. I know fight week, it's always hard to do a lot of talking, so I'll leave it there, let you get back to it, get your rest and hydration, and we will see you Saturday night.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.